This is Dr. Z speaking to you from the year 20.23. This is Q-Shaft Broadcast 13. I will start out by answering questions that were asked of me by my assistants who viewed the preceding Q-Shafts. Question number 1. What was meant by dare to do your duty? Answer. As I mentioned in the previous Q-Shaft, my intention was to deliver Q-Shaft number 12 a couple of days before the July 4th holiday in the year 20.09. Hopefully that was accomplished. The, quote, dare to do your duty reference was intended for the governor from a northern U.S. state who decided not to do her elected and sworn duty. By not doing her duty, she has inaugurated a series of events that will be unstoppable. These events are not what she intended to happen, and they would not have happened if her duty was performed. Question number 2. What did the crushing of the money represent? Answer. The crushing of the Korean paper money was meant to show that the commerce and security of South Korea were going to be threatened in a very short time. You are probably aware of the cyber attacks that were launched against South Korea a short time after the 4th of July. I mentioned the previous situations in Q-Shaft 12 to verify my authenticity. I cannot give absolute descriptions of what will happen in your future because there's a chance that the information will cause them not to happen. This is not allowed. I cannot change the past. Up to my present, I have not had any person mention to me that I had given any absolute descriptive prognostication in a Q-Shaft. Thus, until someone mentions such a thing, I have to make somewhat ambiguous prognostications. Those few who need to know will understand. Because of certain developments in my time, I need to describe to you part of my operations. I have been sending Q-Shafts back in time at approximately 1-week intervals during the year 20.23. However, I do not have the time destinations set up as 1-week intervals in your time 20.09. I have tried to be consistent in sending them back in the order that I have created them. However, that is not a necessity. As mentioned in an earlier Q-Shaft, I need a great amount of energy to send a Q-Shaft back in time. Up until this Q-Shaft, the supply of energy has not been an issue. However, during the past week, an anomaly has occurred. I have access to the same amount of electrical energy that I have in the past. All my instrumentation indicates that energy sources have actually increased by 0.03% over the previous 4-week average. But the energy that is available does not produce the same amount of work as it has in the past. This is an unknown incident in the era of modern science. This could be a monumental occurrence. Others in my time are not aware of this happening yet, but I am sure they will soon. Energy output this week compared with last week, when using identical energy source amounts, is down 2.44%. Needless to say, this is troubling. Because of the energy output erosion, I may have to shorten the maximum time of these Q-Shafts. I don't know where this will lead, and just as puzzling, I don't know how it has occurred. How can the same amount of energy produce a lesser amount of work? This is why I need you who are following these Q-Shafts to get up to speed with the grid analysis. I need people who can work with me in the year 20.23.